Welcome to another episode of Math Made Simple. I'm Freda and I'm a math specialist here at the Pique Lab. In this video, I'll be analysing a past year examination question on the topic of proportions. I've also prepared this question for you to download for free by clicking a link in the description box below. So let's get started. Alright, let's take a look at this question. We have A is directly proportional to the square root of H. Now, the word directly proportional would tell us that this is going to be a direct proportion question. Let's recall, what is the formula for a direct proportion question? We have y is equals to kx, where k is a constant. Okay, please remember that whenever we have direct proportion questions, the only two variables are y and x. But you will notice that in this question, there is no y and no x. Instead, it is replaced by A and H. Okay, so how can we form our equation? So using the same concept here, where we have y is equals to kx, we will replace y with A, okay, and k would remain. And meanwhile, x will be replaced by h. Now, is this correct? Remember, the question says that A is directly proportional not to h, it is directly proportional to the square root of h. So, A cannot be equals to kh, it has to be A is equals to k times the square root of h. Clear so far? Now, that's not all. Remember that we have to write down where k is a constant. Okay, this is very important because k is not a variable. K always has to be a constant. Next, question says that given that A is equals to 10 and H is equals to 225, what is the relationship between A and H? Now, whenever the question says that we want to find the relationship between A and H, which are the two variables in this question, what they want you to do is to write down the equation that involves A and H as the variables. Which means that in the final stage, when we come up with our equation, we only want to see A and H as the variables, and any other coefficients should be in numbers. Okay, so if you look at our equation, we have A is equals to k square root of H. K is not what we want in our equation, right? Because we only want A and H to be our variables. So this means that we need to look for what exactly is K. The question is very kind. They've given us that A is equals to 10 and H is equals to 225. So we can substitute these values into the equation. So following these values, A is represented by 10 is equals to k times the square root of 225. Now from here, we have 10 is equals to k square root of 225. Now what is the square root of 225? Square root of 225 is 15. So from here, we know that 10 is equals to k times 15. 10 is equals to 15k. Now, how can I then find what is k? Remember, to find out what is k, we have to isolate k. So in this case, we divide both sides by 15. We will get 10 over 15 is equals to k. And remember, fractions are always left in its simplest form. So 2 out of 3 is equals to k. So remember that because k is always a constant, k will always be 2/3. So from here, we can come up with our equation. A is equals to k square root h. That means that A is equals to 2/3 of square root h. And from here, we have come up with a relationship between A and h. A is always equals to 2/3 of the square root of h. So our only two variables here are A and h. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you found this video useful, do give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to check out more videos by us, do click the links on the right hand side. Last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!